a decent amount of sustain, but like they also had lockdown. Naga, Dragon Knight. They weren't heroes that were.
There's a Meepo!
Oh, I got it. Hell yeah.
Good call.
Way to go,
That's
Fox.
sick.
Yeah, I think that's a great
they
pick
won
here
the draft
too.
with that.
And then down the bottom, the Meepo. Team Liquid actually came down here to break a whole bunch of trees and put down that one dire observer ward. Do you think there's actually like a set reason too where they want to clear out the trees? Is it watching the pulls? Is it watching Ace die under the tower? The Thunder Strike will be enough. Mind Control with his attack will reach it and get the kill.
They picked Undying, and I said because they anticipate. But at the same time, Mid1 is a beast on this hero. He's one of my favorite Storms. Feels like he's one of the few people that actually, the only person that I've seen win with this hero in quite some time. So
it takes a lot to impress you for a Storm Spirit. Look at this blocking Miracle! He uses the small illusion to actually stop him. The shards, it doesn't block! Miracle away! Almost the save from YapzOr. Miracle will just walk straight back down the mid lane. You shouldn't have praised him, Blitz. You shouldn't have praised him.
Zero impact in this. Meepo has been shoved out of this wave. Meepo's a nice hero in this game, but it's hard to enable him because the Enchantress is so good at just setting up for these quick fights. Normally when you play Ench...
and GH can work together. Ace, he's already poofed away with that Meepo to try and farm up the camps, and now Ace will fall to Kuro. Stopping the pulls, the support combination's just been so active for Team Liquid.
There is no brakes on that train. Normally there's like a little bit of a bump. That is almost straight down.
They're thinking about a fight over onto Miracle. He's been hit by Decay a couple of times, and this is why Mid1 wants to jump forward. Has no points up in Electric Vortex, so no controllability onto Miracle, and here comes GH flying over the trees. Another Decay. Miracle, the shards will block him in, but it won't really matter. He's still got 17 one-shots up his sleeve, so they go for GH, Mid1 and YapzOr, teaming up on him. Fada, the Rift, it will not get him out to safety. And now they even glimpse YapzOr up and into the wall. He starts his TP, and Miracle just wants blood. He'll claim YapzOr. 7-1 on the board, and this game has escalated quickly. So Mid1's moved between the Tier 1 and the Tier 2 tower and mid. Ace is farming up the dire jungle on the southern side.
Burrow, he's got his ult too.
Yeah, he does. He can actually kill them all right now, but then again, there's your Earthbind holding him on the edge. Storm Spirit jumps over. So a nice kill for Ace, but the relocate will kill him. But at this point, there's actually a semi-even trade.
That is...
It'll go the way of Liquid by a little bit, just because it's Ace.
That's still kind of okay-ish.
Oh, Fada. Okay, he's okay. TP just in time.
Oh, it was closer than I thought it'd be.
The damage that Razor can steal so quickly, 112. Throwing out the Tuskar shards, YapzOr snowballed into Miracle, so there was no escaping this.
Is this just going to be the day of stomps?
I think so. Day of the 20 minutes, right?
I mean, I guess we're just done at 5.
Gone in 20 minutes. Yeah, he just finished it.
If you get the Shadow Blade and you get maybe two or so like big pickoffs.
Now here he goes. He's going to attempt it onto Miracle. That would be a huge kill if they can claim it. Fada's in the neighborhood. And a couple lands to the face. Now here comes the help, but Doppelganger is so quick. They tried to predict the Pit of Malice, but it will not work. GH is there to hold Miracle's hand. Mid1 burning so much mana, and Ace having to poof away to safety. All the mana burnt from
barely gets
Mid1. And yeah, poor Meepo getting picked off on the way out. Fada, he's getting glimpsed and then just jumps back to base.
But they're so far behind right now, and the target that they opted to go for is probably the hardest one to kill.
Team Secret, they're coming over. GH, here comes the shards. Just keeping Liquid inside the pit. Poppy can get a pretty big decay out. And he's still got the Tombstone running around, so they're going to try and attack from all sides. Fada coming into Team Liquid. Now they're coming out. They actually missed the pit. And now Fada, as well as YapzOr, they protect themselves inside the snowball. But they're surrounded by
a lot of damage.
Maybe. Yeah, there is so much damage coming out. Ace jumped into the middle of this fight. Team Liquid, they've lost 2. They've claimed 3 back in return. Miracle jumping up. Ace is going to pop right now, and it's all up to Poppy, the last man standing. Maybe with a buyback. Mid1, he wants to go for what? A steal now on Roshan? GH is already the medic on the front lines, and a regeneration rune just to make a better measure.
Yeah, and Fada and YapzOr both ping it out. That will kind of shut this out. All he can do is try to time things out as mind control.
He's battling Mid1. Mid1 can't attack that. That's 4 points up and untouchable. He can drag him back and do some magical damage, but that's not going to help him. Aegis Immortal into the hands of Miracle. A BKB at 16 minutes for the Razor too.
This has been
quick day is a good day, right?
You expect this game at least. It is only game 1.
Goodbye,
As
Koro.
Ace. Okay, he needed kills like that.
Yep, the
This is how
Storm
you come
made
back.
life a little bit more difficult to get out. There's a lot of damage from Mind Control. Ace is going to be okay, though. But now he's finished up full Manta.
Thank you for not going Battle Fury. Oh,
You mean you haven't been enjoying these late game farming
mid 1?
PLs? Mid 1? Okay. The Tubberman had the damage for it.
He had 500 mana.
He did have 500 mana. He could have Ball Lightning TP'd. But can you blame him? Like, Team Secret right now, like, they've got to be in the fetal position. Just like, oh, just someone save us.
Yeah, he's getting rattled right there.
Yeah.
I very rarely, if ever, see mid 1 make plays like that.
Barter. They're protecting him as much as they possibly can. He's completely out of mana. Poppy wants to help out with the decays, but there's more miracles where they came from. They just keep battling Poppy. He's got 13 one charges. Into the base they go. Miracle and GH together. Yabso wants to help out. The glimpse onto Underlord. His TP will be successful. But Poppy has still died underneath his own tier 3 tower. Ace has to come back, but his TP's on cooldown. His TP's on cooldown for 35 more seconds. I'm looking for one of the aces back at base, but they just don't exist, so he's walking one back now as the jump, the back lines. Whoa, mid 1.
He is completely out of mana. I think they chase this.
Yeah, they do. He's got one Ball Lightning jump now. Nope, he's using it to kill off the creep wave. It's like is he just saying kill me? He still bought his heal, so there's no buyback available on mid 1. Maybe he's helping you, Blitz. Nerf coming to Storm Spirit very, very soon. If he put an Observer Ward up right now, he would have seen Ace TPing and potentially could have stopped it. But it may not matter. Miracle, 20 minutes in, takes the range tracks. Melee coming after it. Mid 1, long jump in. Remember, you've still got that Aegis the Immortal. Miracle, doppelgangers, they can't even kill him. GH is holding the hand as they retreat back out again. And relocate. They're going after the Meepo. Ace, maybe try and fight this one. No. He brings the rest of him in just to do some damage, but 55 seconds now without Ace, adding the pressure on bottom. They're trying to group up around the relocate target, so this is huge for Team Secret to lock him in, but they need to kill Meepo as well. GH isn't enough, but Miracle's so strong, they burn the Aegis the Immortal. The rest of Liquid trying to come in to help. Enchantress still in the neighborhood, and now Miracle can start fighting again. The Crimson Guard, they're trying to protect themselves. Puppy can't get the TP off. Barter sticks around a little bit longer. He knows he'll be okay with the Dark Rift. Oh, Koro again. Only half.
That thing is getting
only half the second between the glimpse and the Dark Rift.
That is the second time Kuro messed that up, but I don't think he cares too much.
Right now, no. Here comes mid 1 once and again. Pit of Balance is nice. 4-star PL's in very deep, and Miracle will go down. 1,000 gold going the way of Yapsor of all people. A man highly deserving. Mind Control, Farda taking 5 years to actually hit him. So, okay, well, use the fire instead. He's got a bloody Hood of Defiance on the Enchantress too.
You gotta go for this.
Here comes mid 1. They shard block him in. The Glimpse will take mid 1 a long way back, all the way back to Fountain because he TP'd the Ball Lightning this. And here we go again. He burns 90% of his mana to reach the front lines. Kuro at least can be sharded up. Here comes your Snowball as they want to initiate in harder, but Kuro 4-staffed in, which means Yamsor goes in way too deep. The pick can hit 4 heroes, but now Mind Control starts his work over on Farda. That one will cancel out his TP, but mid 1 in once again, focusing on the GH. They want him dead. They've almost got him as well. He didn't go down far enough. Mid 1, one more attack. No! It's still not enough! Now we will finally bring him down. Liquid losing 3 and the
Ace is getting a lot here.
He's going to bring in the extra friends, but they're coming so late. He was under the tier 1 tower, and with his Meepo at 10%, it wasn't enough. Puppy, he'll get glimpsed, so no TP out from him. The wall will even catch him. The electrified fence of death as Team Liquid has definitely become a little bit more of a pump, but it's also become a crazy pub game. Well, Miracle's taking the mid racks. You can learn how the effect of that's going to cripple Team Secret in the mid lane.
But you can see the impact that every single kill has on the net worth charts.
Farda keeping the pressure, the push out, but the same thing is for Liquid. They're smoking up, they're moving through the Radiant jungle, but wait, are they... Roshan's alive. They're going in for Roshan?
Oh, this would be dastardly play, but Farda can get gone on.
Yeah, Farda's being initiated, but here comes Storm Spirit, the long jump right over the back lines, trying to go on the Disruptor. He was the one that was silenced up, but Team Secret, they've lost 2. The power is just way too strong when Matomamon pops that BKB. A double kill for him. The immunity is just too good.
They want Ace right now. They don't have the vision quite yet.
He's got Silver Edge in 5 seconds. The Glimpse gonna pull him back down again, trying to poof back out again. Able to work all the way home. The creep wave's at least licking its wounds, but they're gonna catapult in the back line, so no issue for Liquid here at all. They're gonna take a second lane of racks. Ace still not fully ready to fight. Now the Pit of Malice catching out 3. Shards are pretty good as well. Mid one jumping in. They want GH, and they do have that Orchid onto him, but they need the follow-up damage. Here comes Ace walking in. The Meepo proves they're focusing on Matoma, and the BKB will now come out from him. GH isolated in the back line, so he cannot be that heal, but when Ace is down, the damage is gone with him. Kuro's put down the perfect wall, the perfect storm, and mid one will fall. I think that's it. You've got to tap out now. 4 heroes without buyback, and GG indeed. Team Liquid, it took a little longer than the first series did today, but 27-28 minutes. Convincing fashion, apart from a small little hiccup at around the 20-minute mark.
I don't want to make the same mistake I made the first time. I think there's definitely potential here if Secret gets off to a really good start in the laning phase. They've got just a lot of burst damage. They're going to be able to bring down these heroes, but
how do you actually feel about this matchup, SF versus Lina? It's a thing of the past, but how does it work in the present? Ice Path, ensnared. Not the greatest chain though. Top lane, but Tubberman locked in a corner. Yapsor's got the bonus damage. Fada because he's a little bit more, and Yapsor will spill the first blood up on the top lane. It's unlikely he'll ever get dewatered. The fissure combinations, the blast, Matamaman down to 270 again. Having to get shared tangos to stay in the lane, but Ace! Lane 1 comes in to get the kill secure with his Laguna Blade.
That was distant. Very sudden kill. And at least mid 1 got the return, but a much more controlled game this time around. This is what they look like when they actually get to play Dota as Miracle. He's going to have to dodge a stun. He's copying a lot of damage.
Now he's going to cop it. The Frost Blast was already committed, so he didn't have the movement speed to try and dodge. So now mid 1, not only does he kill off the bottom lane Enchantress, which he gets solo experience for as well.
It feels like their 2 supports have a game. They can go around the map killing the enemy side lanes. They can kill mid. They have options. Whereas in last game, it felt like no matter what they did, they weren't going to get anything done. This time around, they actually have place to make as mid puppy goes down. Yeah,
problematic for him, but mid 1 gets the rebuttal. Laguna Blade, nice low cooldown. Mid 1 hits the Light Strike Array. The creep wave is currently tanking up the town. Mid 1 so low, the razors will connect. Miracle will get the kill. He had 1 charges up his sleeve. So a little bit more life to play with the mid 1. He really needed that tower to help him.
This time when he was early jungling, the other core on his team also had to jungle. And Fada had one of the worst matchups in Pitlord versus Razor. This time around, people can actually lane on his team as Kuro.
Oh, that's nice. There's that culmination from Team Secret. Crepify, Fissure, Blast, plus the Life Drain. And they're doing all of this underneath the Tier 1 tower. So they're looking for the push. Fada, however, I don't know if he's ready to battle against Mind Controller. Maybe he is. The Crepify Blast, the Fissure comes in. Light Strike Array, mid 1. They're at the right time, but they still have to battle through both the sprites and the 4 points up in Untouchable. Making life difficult as Puppy.
That bottom gank, mid 1's first whiff.
Back into the fight now. Paladin's actually deep being through the top lane. Now the dive has failed. Bring in the Pugna. And SF, he found his target. He found mid 1, winds up
right on top.
The damage is way too much. No 1 charge is available for the Lina either, so there's no burst life to come his way. Huge solo kill for Miracle. Puppy's going to finally get rid of that Observer Ward. 3 obs and a sentry comes. So Team Secret have to start establishing map control, map vision at least.
Secret really want to take this mid tower with this Pugna. Mid, Fada.
Yeah, that's problematic. Needs the drain for life, won't happen. Miracle gets the kill.
Very nice distance management on the raises as now Liquid.
It's going to be a little bit too late. All the Naga illusions are on the way. Roshan's too low. Secret not in any kind of position to fight this. And even a defensive Song of the Siren from GH. This is multiple layers of protection for Team Liquid. That fissure from Yapsor is nice. The Nether Ward's being committed down, so the Tier 3 tower under attack. Remember, there's no fortification So Ace has managed to take the tower. He's metamorphosed up, and he's about to reach the tier 3 tower on the top lane. Lich ulti is flying out now. Most of us can be soaked up by the illusions, bouncing down towards Miracle. But this tier 3 tower up on top lane is being assaulted. They're just holding the defense line. Kuro can get the best ice pass in the world, but here they go. Matamaman TP's out. Where's the cancels? The Song of the Siren is trying to actually hold them at bay as Matamaman has come back to the defense duty, and they want to keep going for more. The Yule Scepter comes down. The BKB instantly up. So Fada will take a fall for this, but you've still got Echo Slam, you've still got range tower, and TP has taken the tier 3 tower. He's going for the melee racks. They're all coming back, but the TP cancelling. Now it's Miracle. He'll have to stand his ground and fight. TP still wants this top lane. It won't happen.
Do they have enough to kill him?
Is gone. There goes the Laguna Blade, but Miracle solo. The Dagon from Fada. It does not work. It's worth it. The Fissure controlling the Naga Siren, giving Mid One more time to hit into him. Puppey is here as well. He bought back to be involved in this. They want mind control. So the top lane of Rax heavily damaged, but the casualties of war is Team Liquid cancelled their TPs, and now Team Secret will get yet another kill on this bottom lane. They hold their own tier 3 tower barely.
This would be massive for Ace to get. This is the Aegis and Cheese, remember? And we talked about how the SF not very good against the TP.
Naga illusions are coming. They're going to scout this one out. It's going to take time for Team Liquid to get there. They've still got the Shrine to TP out too, and that's exactly where they're going. SF coming quickly. Roshan down to 1k. There's your Meteor Hammer. Buying some time, and there's your Blink Dagger.
He jumps in, he's trying to get the Aegis.
He'll still stand up. He snatches the Aegis Immortal. He got Roshan, but didn't get the Aegis. Macro Pyre, nice pass from Kuro. It's absolutely sublime, but not enough damage. It's Ace. Switches the life points with Kuro. Fada a little bit in trouble. He'll burn the cheese to Decrepify Dagon Blast. Can't get the everything off. Needs to drain out some life. Cannot do so. Mind control. Now he's hunting for the kills. Fada is down for over a minute. Yapsaw waits in the tree line. Puppey still here, posturing forward. Ace thinks about finding Metamorphosis is available for him, so he can do so if they can just get the stun. Mid One's looking for a 4-man! 4-man Fissure! Miracle pops up the BKB, but the amount of damage, the physical from Ace is just too high. He has to run away and leave mind control for dead. 2 heroes dead for so long. 42 seconds on the Jakiro, 50 seconds over on the Enchantress. The top lane is defended by Mid One. It was pushing in a fair chunk of the way.
Reflection is getting so obnoxious, and that's why the Roshan was so big, because Secret, by grabbing that, they make it even more awkward.
But how do you force this? Like, you're still going up against a BKB Aegis Terrorblade. You need a pick off. And maybe they found one. Puppey caught a little bit further out. Light Striker Ray tries to create some space. Oh, he goes down! Miracle just got...
That.
It's the level 2 Dagon. I just love he's going into a BKB directly after it.
Safe, and I like that. Don't throw away your lead, because you definitely have a lead now. If you look at the map, he's just started
top
watching
lane,
this game.
Echo Slam, Yapsaw. He combined with Fada, Decrepified up, got the instant blast, and then just Dagon Echo Slam.
Flavor Flav style clock.
You have like Roshan where his arms actually do for you. Actually, is his arms bigger than that? He's like a little T-Rex, right? No, he's got big enough.
No.
It's enough. Oh, that Fissure, that's huge. Oh, the Echo Slam, but Tumum is down. No buyback. Big moment now. 70 seconds, they can do damage to the lane. Roshan will spawn in 2 minutes. But now Team Secret know they have an opportunity. It was the Shiva's buyout. It's what cost the money. And he's short by 500 gold.
AC's invis, they have no sentry for him.
Another perfect stun onto MC, but Song of the Siren. Wind it up, and dish it out. Miracle with everything. They explode the ES. Mind control has to be forced up forward, away from the drain. Miracle's got himself a double kill. Ace can still stand up on the high ground, but he has to help out. Mind control will fall. 3 heroes down. GH is in the back lines. Miracle, the big man's still alive. BKB's been burnt from all sides, so no immunity protection on this front. But what do you do now? Do you just let the mid-racks fall? Miracle's thinking about coming in around the back. Puppey is there, but they've taken the mid-racks. Rotation towards the top. No buybacks, no reinforcements for Team Liquid. They fortify to buy some time. A little too close. You'll Scepter up. GH goes for the instant, interrupting mid one, but Miracle, a huge kill. He'll have to buy back if they have any intention of holding this top lane. GH on the run. Can't really run that fast, however. Up to the hill, inside a fog of war. But Tummerman back is up. He'll go for Poppy. Poppy is dropping quickly. Mid one as well. BKB will protect him and allow him to run away. Terrorblade, not so lucky, or maybe lucky. He actually comes in for the Sunder. Miracle so low, but Matummerman still holding the torch for the Team Liquid Olympians. Ace will finally go down. Kuro TP's out, needs to hit the ice path. He'll get it over on mid one. Miracle on no life comes in for the raise kill. 130 HP, boldly going where an SF has gone before. Team Secret, they still claim 1.5 lanes of rack, so definite victory for them. They're looking for anyone that's near them. They don't see anyone defending, and they're going to find him. Miracle's coming out. The smoke's going to wear off in about 5 seconds time, but this may be enough.
This would be such a sick timing.
The creep wave. Miracle. Yapsor jumps in. Echo Slam is down.
Oh, he uses it on Yapsor.
The BKB's there. Yapsor. Oh, no. Miracle's going to stand his ground and fight. Mistakes were made. Fighter is bail, bail, bail.
Butter.
Oh, balls. Didn't drain out of Miracle. And the BKB protects him and allows him to fight off. That would have been so huge for Secret, potentially may cost him game 2. Now they look towards Roshan. Poppy at least denies the DD rune, so Roshan won't be quick. But then again, I don't think they realize they picked up mid one inside of this. So the wind-up is there with the Meteor Hammer. Mid one, he'll get the stun off. BKB's being burnt. Pugner ensnared in the tree line. It's all gone from bad to worse to absolutely horrendous.
And now Fodder has to buy back, and all off of that one mistake. That was such a clutch move from Secret. Suddenly turns you into a position where now it's Secret that were forced to buy back heroes, and Roshan being hit by Liquid.
This buyback has to be worth it. GH's illusions are scouting out. Roshan so low. Yapsor, do you do this? Forced up and Blink Dagger available. Roshan, he's down. There's no jump in. Aegis Immortals in the hands of Miracle. They're looking for a target. They've found Ace. He'll stand his ground and fight. BKB's available. Mind Control will go down. Mid one, as well as Fada from the high ground. But they've lost their big one. They've lost their TB. They've lost the dieback on Fada. And now what else have you got? Lina rooted up. Yapsor! In he comes! A big dunk! They'll bring back the balance and power of Team Secret. Oh wait, you've got the Immortal Miracle. He stands his ground. Ace is here to fight him. The reflection is up. Miracle, he's like paper. He'll end up dying. The Fisher flies forward. They're looking for the target, but GH was able to blink himself away to safety. SF is down for 2 minutes now. Team Secret, a window has been reopened for them. Only out on the TB, 76 seconds until the SF is alive. It seems like an eternity for Team Liquid. Don't believe the pips at the top of the board. It's currently Team Liquid who are 1 game up, and they found an opportunity. It's GH, but the ice path from Kuro buys the time, buys the space for everyone to go Jigglypuff. They're just going to sleep themselves out. GH controlling Yapsor on the back, but he blinks so quickly. He avoids the Meteor Hammer, able to get the Fissure stun. GH has gone AWOL a long, long way east. The defense is still on. 47 seconds, counting down to SF. Ace starts to retreat. Careful of mind control. These impetus, they do so much work. They're holding the line. The Macropyre is down, but the tier 4 towers are under siege and back in the mid lane. They found GH. He'll buy back instantly. 30 seconds until the SF. Remember, he won't come back up with full souls and mind control. Oh, he got stunned up by the Lina. Where's the follow-up? It really isn't there yet. They still just want the tower. They want the Megas. Team Secret, they're committing in half of this. Ace, the Fissure is perfect. The Echo Slam follow-up. A do-nothing Yapsor just did something fantastic. He's opened up the fight as now Razor is down for 100 seconds. SF is up in 10 seconds time, but this may be too late. Without the tankiness, without the front lining, Razor, Team Secret, they are backing up for the moment. They will not force the issue. They have got Megas up. And they will wait for a better opportunity.
Can't believe Liquid. The game isn't just over yet. GH ran them in circles for as long as he possibly could. Trying to make time for Miracle's
Puppey.
Return, but Puppey...
Invis, the ensnare flies forward. Miracle needs this. He wants to have the souls. The Lich Ulti will do very little, but here comes Team Secret back into the front lines. Ace gets the Metamorphosis up, and Miracle, double kill for him. Looks for Yabsaw, a triple kill in for the SF, but he's got no buyback. It'll still work, however. Ensnare, they're just trying to control up the Terrorblade, keep him in one position, let Mind Control do the work. The life is too good. Stunned it back again for Ace, so he can stand his ground and fight. Barter trying to protect it, but now he'll break free of the Decrepify of his own teammate. They're draining out the correct target. The Enchantress going down a little bit lower. The Ensnare will cancel that one off, but Ace is just way too big. The 4-star buff, the Liquid call it. GG indeed. We're going to a third game. That game was so back and forth. The Team Secret come out on top and all the series 1-1.
You see Fodder with that relief. That bottom play does not cost them dearly.
Oh, there's the Brood. Okay. So, you always have to watch cheese with those two teams.
Does Brood create
Can
enough
they
space
deal
in
with-
this game for Terrorblade?
Doesn't have a salve on him either. This is pretty obnoxious to deal with. Roll. Read to CS. Yapsor can't really do amount of damage. Doesn't really have the regen. That Tangle's only no salve on him either. Is Puppey up at top?
As Miracle going in, GH rolling boulders forward, just got to keep that slow up. The stun from mid one now puts him in harm's way, making a break for the tree line. Takeza here, mid one, can't get enough damage as Kuro brings in the tomato, trying to get in front of Puppey and body block up his former teammate. The kick will fly in. There is no clap available, and Puppey will think to turn. Hard to kill off Hero considering he is walking around with 1,000. Life doesn't help him. Double kill from Miracle.
And Miracle at 280 HP, but it doesn't really quite matter as the Tango, as a result, is healing him up for so much.
Puppey's coming in again for another run. As mid one, well, trouble behind the lines. It's a two-man decay potentially, a kick, a triple kill for Miracle, and they can go again. Looking over towards Puppey, there's an entire Radiant Creep Wave on his tail. Rolling Boulder in 1 second time. GH is waiting for the right time. Here comes your Tombstone. Where's that line, GH? He knows he wants to be perfect, and he won't. In fact, he's just staying here to kill off the Tombstone on the cliff.
It's okay, you get at least one so that you can bounce him back, but Kuro not paying attention to his creeps for a second.
Either that or he's baiting with his creeps.
Purple dude.
They're getting good information.
Purple unleashes.
Yep, Troll Trap as well. Here comes your Rolling Boulder into the Undying. He's still got Decay available. Drops the Tombstone down with Soul Rip and Decay. 10 ticks charges. Puppey gets back to safety. Barter dies in the meantime in the mid lane as Brute went underneath the tier 1 tower. They kill him in the tree line.
JJ caught that at the tail end of that.
This is the reason why he's got, I think he's got 9 monitors watching every single lane.
Yeah,
Puppey's in
Puppey.
trouble, and goodbye, Puppey. Nope, or pick up. Yapsa wants to create some space, but now he gets Troll trapped up as well, and Miracle. So much damage. Here comes your Rolling Boulder once more. Yapsa so low. GH as well.
Can I just die for this?
Thinking about coming back in for mid one. He's the only hero that's, like, he's only died, actually no, he's died twice up on this top lane out of the 6 kills of Liquid. You don't just pick this thing for no real reason. Like, how is he meant to be the critical part of Secret?
I'd imagine it's just because...
This'll help.
Hold that
Pick
dot.
him up. Where's the stomps? Mind control, phase shifts, and okay. He'll go down. Rolling Boulder up on top. GH, a perfect double kick. Mid one and Puppey getting caught out. While mid one silenced. He needs to get a stun off. Not going to happen. The Tombstone drops down by Puppey. A Miracle. Maybe he wants to start running away from this one. Farda's rotated into the lane, and the Centome is already happening. So, expecting nerf to this more than I'm expecting a nerf to Storm Spirit. Chen sent back.
You can't really gank him. You turn your attention to this Brood. Okay, sure, you're going to have to rotate 3 heroes minimum to try to kill him. And if you do that, then, well, look at top.
Yep, they're looking to fight. Fortification buys some time. Puppey, under the cover of Invis, is just walking in. You've got Visage coming in through the rear as well. So Ace wants to fight. There's a fresh resummon of the birds.
Sacrifice
They'll have that
GH.
damage, and GH, he wants to be the sacrifice. With the Firefly down, they'll sacrifice the Chen army as well as GH, as well as Kuro. So both the supports going down, but hey, in middle lane, Matufferman starts attacking the tier 2 tower. Batrider will come in. It's the end of the Firefly, but so much damage! How many spiders are there?
That is an unexpected amount, as Fodder just found out. You never really know until you get hit. That's Like 60?
You can't
No
even,
exaggeration.
You can't even click them all. Like there's no way even as an observer to count how many spiders are there. As Yapsor still on the run, the spiders are right behind him. At least the Fable's
Look
can
at
remove
this
some of the
dive.
damage from Matumberman. He cannot be stopped.
Yeah, go kill top. This is what happens to you in mid.
Dire's middle.
They're gonna smoke up. They need to get something done on the map. They can 100% sense how far behind they are right now. It's already 9k. They know that they're not slowing down any of the 3 cores. This is a large issue, but they might just walk into Roshan and get quite a big pickup here.
Yeah, if they can, change the neighborhood. Wave of Terror flies in, but Matumba just walks over the hill, but they'll find Kuro. He's got double stuns available. Matumba wants to come back into the fight. Puppy, in the midst of it all, gets kicked by GH. He does have a soul rip. There's so many units around there, but it won't matter when VS is trapped inside the Dream Coil. Batrider at least gets some kind of rebuttal as Miracle who has his streak being ended.
There's just zombies everywhere.
Yeah, and so many spiders. I think half of them belong to Yapsor. They fight forward, going towards GH. The spiders are really fighting back. They can go back in for Roshan. As Team Liquid, they actually lose a couple of heroes. Mind Control just orbs over the top.
That is so many spiders. I think they can actually do this with this.
They're trying to kill Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower.
This is how
You
you
have
come back into the
Terrorblade
game.
back up. He's we got a TP already on the way out. That puck damage, Fada on the back lines. He got silenced up, but it's not going to be enough. He still takes to the air, and these familiars, they're hunting the Broodmother. They want to keep the chain stuns going. Meanwhile, a little bit further to the north, it's mid one in real trouble, surrounded by 3 heroes. He cannot get himself out of it. And now Liquid with 5 heroes want to battle around Roshan. Ace stands his ground against Matumberman. He takes the damage. He's fine for this one as well as they continue just to battle forward. Fada magnetized. The Soul Rip cannot keep him alive, and Yapsor got a stray rock to the back. He wants to move down, but he just doesn't have the movement for it. Now his Team Secret with a couple of heroes on the sidelines. Firefly is going to come off cooldown.
When they could contest, it was off the back of a very nicely placed tombstone from Puppy and just the sheer amount of spiders that Yapsor had managed to build up. I don't think Liquid expected that at all. TP is on the other team this time around.
Yeah, it's, that's the downside. And mid one feels like he's got no presence. He's actually got less net worth than the Rubik. And here comes the Broodlings. Mid one, perfect time to TP out. The kick! Oh, it's in a fraction of a second before the TP was going to complete.
Yeah, the timing on that was
10k worth of net worth, 16 minutes into the game. They need that instant control on mind control. But how do you do that? Like, even mid one needs a projectile stun. Yapsor's the only one. The mind control will jump in, orbs into the tree lines, the familiars looking for him. They need the first stomp. There it is, second stomp, magic missile follow-up, mind control will drop. And
That's how you get it done.
the tier 1 tower will follow through. So that's it. I'll wait for mind control to be aggressive.
You need these little by little. This is how you're going to come back into this game. It's not going to be any big sweeping motions. It's going to be these mini pickoffs that hopefully lead into more. They were able to get a tower off that too.
It's a 900 gold swing and 1100 experience swing.
Yeah.
So it works.
You don't need a lot of them.
Barda's got some information. Invis room, Broodmother's just sitting up on the roof, and Sentry Ward. There's your Firefly up. They need to get that lasso. And the Spiderlings as well want to try and come back down again. Ace got sniped out in the meantime, but that perfect magic missile, Broodmother goes down, but it's only for the Aegis of the Immortal.
You go high ground if you're Liquid.
Well, they just burned Tombstone, so it may be a good idea. They got a minute opportunity.
We're going to go for a Lincoln so that he stops Yapsor's immediate lift, and going to be the one sent to deal with these waves. Probably the most expendable out of everyone is mind control.
Oh my god, he just jumped straight in. If Yapsor can get the telekinesis grab, then mind control is dead, and there's the grab. Mind control is dead. Support's coming in. It's the double damage Terrorblade. Run, Ace, run. Your support is gone. I mean, your mid laner is gone. Poppy's turning around. They still have a fair amount to fight with.
They find him completely isolated alone.
It would have even slowed down the BKB by getting that kill. And taken the tier 1 tower, probably.
Now it's Liquid that go for the offensive smoke.
Yep. They know Roshan can spawn up sometime soon. It's 1 minute. Here comes the Broodmother right underneath them. The Tombstone is up, but Ace is the one that just gets obliterated in the mid lane. Puppy will follow up. That is a Dagon build over on the puck. And everyone is running home.
GH's blink.
You reach anyone, though? Batrider is the one underneath the Observer Ward, so yeah, GH, blink forward. Fada, drum charge. Wand is unfortunately for him sitting inside of his backpack, so he cannot use the charges. He switched it out, so we can end up having the TP scroll instead. Matumberman just BKBs and walks out. Going in very, very deep. It was the dream call of Rubik, which he actually snapped too. A little bit too deep there for Team Liquid. Team Liquid are just outside the door. Terribly will send an illusion. It's like they're trying to force the fight and then go onto a target. But the Chen army, the Spires, is too easy to scout. Roshan low, 1/3 of his life. They've still got issues with all these bloody broodlings. The Fade Bolt will get rid of it.
Neither team willing to give this up. They know that this could potentially be the game.
There it is, but Miracle! He got his BKB off in time, plus the Mana Style. So much damage incoming. Mid one will fall. The Batrider will follow directly after, and so will Ace. 3 huge heroes, 4 heroes for Secret gone. Yapsor, the sole survivor, to TP home. Team Liquid, that may have just sealed the deal.
That was a beautiful fight as Miracle.
Don't worry, you got a core alive. You got the Vengeful Spirit up and kicking, but your mid racks down for the count. Team Liquid will rotate up towards the top. Batrider is also alive. Drum charge to burn. They don't have the Visage up just yet. Quick fortification, just trying to stall up some time. Metamorphosis still got another 1/3 duration.
What a
G8! So good! The 3-man blink to kick. And that is most definitely the game. Team Secret have nothing more to fight with. Mid one can sit there invisible, but he's merely a scout just watching death. Even if they want to initiate in, Miracle still got Sunder. The tier 1 and tier 2 towers, the only thing that's slowing him down. Okay, no, it's not. They're just going to go straight in for the tier 4 towers, end this, and force the call out of Team Secret. Liquid want to advance, and they will advance, taking out Team Secret in a 2-1 matchup. They will get the semi-final match against VG Gaming. And also the appearance on the main stage here in Katowice.
Very good series, very nifty drafting by Kuro. Very well done by them overall. All 3 lanes